Good morning, everybody. Hope you've had a great week. Thank you for being here today. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then if you want to join along, we'll be in the book of Jonah, chapter number 3. We'll be looking at the first two verses, and really this is a continuation of the end of the second chapter, where the fish now has spit Jonah out and has Jonah, we talked yesterday about being given a second chance. Well, here the Bible is very clear about that chance when it says, "Then the word of the Lord came to Jonah the second time, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and call out against it the message that I will tell you." And so here we see officially what we discussed yesterday was Jonah's second chance, and here God gives him the exact same instruction: go to Nineveh and preach the message that I will tell you. And we will see that Jonah now does obey, that he is it is obedient. And notice that Jonah still had a choice to make. Jonah still had a decision to make whether or not he would be obedient. Because he's been through everything he's been through, Jonah still could have bowed up and said, I'm not going. And so again, the fish didn't take him to Nineveh. The fish didn't spit him out at the city limit signs of Nineveh. The fish spit him out on the banks, and he is now actually, really, if you think about it, he's still in the place of disobedience. He's still not where he is supposed to be. And so he's still really, actually, again, he's went the opposite direction of Nineveh. So he's still actually in a location, a place of disobedience. And now he has a second opportunity to decide if he's going to be obedient. Time has been wasted. Opportunities have been wasted. And now Jonah has to make a choice of what he's going to do. And it's important for us this morning to learn that lesson. When God calls us to obedience, when he calls us to a task, if he tells you go next door and witness to your neighbor, if he calls you to some foreign mission field, if God calls you to preach in a local church, if God calls you, if God gives you direction, your disobedience is not going to cause him to rethink his plan. God wasn't going to come to Nineveh and come to Jonah now and say, "Well, Jonah, I see how much you really don't want to go to Nineveh. So I tell you what, instead of going to Nineveh, why don't you go to this city? I know you really I see your point now, Jonah. You were right, I was wrong." It's not how it works. And so the exact same directive, the exact same commandment to Jonah: go to Nineveh and preach the message that I've given you. And again, so his directions are still the same. He's taken a detour. He's wasted time, and so now the choice is his again. Jonah, okay, now will you be obedient? Now will you do what I have told you to do? He has a second chance, but he still has a second chance at being disobedient as well. And so he has a new chance, but he has to repent. He has to do something different. He has to make a different decision in this thing. Again, God is a God of forgiveness. God is a God of restoration. We see numerous people in the Bible who chose to disobey God. Didn't change God's plan. Didn't change what God wanted them to do. Just delayed it. It just put it off. It put them through some trying circumstances, but in the end, God still wanted he wanted Jonah to go to Nineveh. Jonah didn't, get to voice his opinion about it. He didn't get to, you go. He tells him, I want you to go to Nineveh, and I want you to preach the message that I give you. Jonah doesn't get a choice in what's being said. He doesn't get a choice in where he's going. He gets a choice in whether or not he will be obedient or not. And you and I today, we have that same choice. God is not looking for our opinion. He's looking for our obedience. Jonah hated the Ninevites. They were wicked, mean people. God knew that. That's why he was sending Jonah. Jonah's opinion of the Ninevites was irrelevant. Jonah's opinion of where he might be better off, might be a better location to go preach, irrelevant. Go to the place I've told you to go and preach what I tell you to preach. God's not looking for opinions. He's looking for obedience. You remember that today. Have a good one. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.